Today is all about whipping up delicious rice recipes, and we're going to be making vegetable rice, which is going to turn out
amazing.
And also it's going to be colorful, vibrant, and the rice is going to be perfectly cooked.
You're also going to need an avocado, because why not? Let's get started.
Yep. Preparing ingredients ahead for this recipe is very crucial because the recipe is going to be very fast. So we have prepped up
some carrots, bell peppers, onions, crushed up garlic and ginger, and a couple of spices, and parboiled peas which are frozen.
And also we're going to be making a side dish which is going to be very simple. We have some cabbage and carrots which I bought just a while ago, and also I'm going to be using 1 seasoning cube and salt together with cooking oil. So it's going to be very simple. For this recipe, you're going to be using long grain basmati rice, and I have 1 cup. You can double up or even triple the recipe to make some more rice. So yeah, you're going to start off by washing the rice several times, and this is to get rid of the excess starch in the rice. I always prefer to use long grain basmati rice because it always turns out perfect. And washing the rice is going to get rid of the excess starch in the rice. As you can see, the water is a little bit cloudy. That is the starch that I'm talking about. So I'm going to wash several times.
Start off by putting on your flames and placing a pot, then adding some oil.
That is 2 tablespoons. We have 2 onions, 1 for cabbage. Right? So you're going to wait for around 30 seconds so that the cooking oil can get hot.
Add in your onions.
And then you're going to be sauteing for around 1 minute until the onion is soft. We're going to be switching places because I'm going to be making the rice, and I'm going to pick my carrots, assorted peppers, and crushed garlic.
While I'm going to be preparing the cabbage. Place a pan on the flames. Add in your oil. That's around 2 tablespoons of oil. Wait for the oil to get ready, and then after a few seconds you'll add in your onions.
Also, I'm going to be adding in my crushed garlic and ginger because the onions are ready. Today it's all about multi. You don't need to brown your onions too much. Just cook until they are translucent. And after adding in the garlic and ginger, you're going to wait for around 30 seconds until the garlic and ginger is very flavorful. While everything is cooking, I'm going to be adding in half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon paprika, and half a teaspoon garam masala. Add in 2 seasoning cubes. Toss the spices together with the cooking onions, and this is going to make the spices very flavorful. I'm going to use my spatula and break down the seasoning cube, which you can substitute with salt. Next, you're going to add in your carrots, washed rice, toss the carrots, toast your rice for around a minute or 2, and this is going to add in a very nice smoky flavor.
After the onions are ready, you're going to add in your chopped up cabbage, and it's mixed with shredded up carrots to add in the color.
My rice is perfectly toasted, so I'm going to use the same cup that I used to measure out my rice, and because we're cooking 1 cup of rice, I'm going to add in 2 cups of water. Wait for around a minute so that the water can come to a boil. Check the seasoning. Check the seasoning. If it's not perfect, I'm going to be adding in some more salt.
So after a while of stirring, you're going to add in the seasoning, 1 beef cube, steam your cabbage for 1 minute and check the seasoning. Taste whether the salt and the cubes are perfect.
How is it?
It's yummy. So you're going to switch off your stove and the cabbage is ready.
So you're going to cook your rice for around 3 to 4 minutes until the water is fully absorbed. Then you're going to cover and let the rice steam for 5 minutes until it's fully cooked. Once the water is fully absorbed, just like this, you're going to add in your parboiled peas, add in your assorted peppers. Then you are going to cover, reduce the flames to low and simmer for 5 minutes or until the rice is fully cooked. After 5 minutes, this is how your rice should be looking like. It's looking so delicious. And the rice is looking amazing.
So why did you add in the bell peppers as the last ingredient?
I love my capsicum crunchy. That's the reason I added in as the last ingredient. And this is going to keep the capsicum very crunchy and not overcooked. So we are ready to serve. Our rice is ready, cabbage ready. Yeah, and this is a recipe for around 2 people, which you can double up the ingredients.